friend called me last weekend, a bit of a pickle. He's worked for a company for a number of years, done almost every position there, not just fly, training pilot, everything up to and including assistant chief pilot, and checked out on every aircraft they've got. And got into a bit of a personality conflict with the direction the company was going in, so he just went back to straight up flying, and then had a bit of a weather-induced incident. The regulator just basically said, oh, it was weather, it's not worth investigating. It was a nothing, but they let him go after that. And they did the old cowardly thing of, we're letting you go. If you have any questions, talk to HR. Of course, HR protects the company, not the employees, so they weren't saying anything anyways. Basically, it's a personality thing. So what does he do? Because they're going to ask him if he has any incidents, and not really, but there is this thing. He worked for this company for a number of years, so has to put it on his resume. They're going to probably make some phone calls. That's what I would do, because the industry is very small. So what does he do? And he was trying to figure it out, and we had a good long chat. So it's difficult. It's tricky. So I told him, first of all, start hunting for jobs on the aircraft you're checked out. It's a lateral move, but make it easy on yourself so that you're so good that they have to grab you. 2, you gotta craft the narrative and explain what happened, because the tricky part is you can't play the victim for all of it, because that is a surefire sign you're not ready to be PIC, and that's why very few people can do this job. You can fly the airplane, that's fine, but you have to have the right mindset, which is, if it's a mistake, it's my mistake, and you own it. So you have to find a way where you own your portion of it, but also understand that you don't have the full picture. And that's where, if you want to find out, ask them, because I still have no idea. But you got to say it in a way that you're not sour grapes, you're taking control or taking responsibility for your portion of things, your portion, not all of it, and find a way to gently put the remainder on them without it looking like sour grapes or you're playing the victim. It's tough. I said, look, I don't have a quick and easy way of doing it right now. Just start working on it, honing it, practicing it a lot with friends. You can call me anytime and we can role play. But that's kind of the things you have to hit. The taking responsibility is really, really important. I can't stress that enough. That's why I meet a lot of people that right away shoot to the victim where it's not my fault. And it's like they're just not ready to be this at a commercial level. It's just where things are, and there's nothing to really do about it. You have to take responsibility for your side of things. That's why I find those who are in sports at a high level, especially team sports, are really good at this, because right away it's, we didn't play well enough, we lost the game, it's on us, that sort of thing. So also he said he's been hunting, and a lot of people are saying they're not hiring until April that he's talked to, which is pretty typical. So I said, you're gonna have to find something to support yourself until then, but pick something you want to do. Maybe it's something relaxed. This is a really high pressure job, so go work at a bookstore, work at a flower store, something, even a cafe, just something to hold you over that you can stomach doing for 3 to 6 months. It's probably only gonna be 3 months. He's got lots of time. It's just this pesky little issue he's got to deal with. But that was the thing. Craft the narrative that you hit all these points, only apply to jobs that you're already checked out on, to make it super duper easy, so you can walk into that sim session or flight and just be a complete rock star. And then go find something to take a break from aviation. It happens once in a while. Enjoy it. Personally, if I'm not flying, I'm driving. I love driving. I've worked for all sorts of companies, driving big stuff, big trucks to small town cars. But sometimes it happens, just for 3 to 6 months. Just the way things are, you got to support yourself outside of aviation. Fly safe, everybody. And if you have any questions,